What's your faith like these days compared to what it used to be? What has been a result of that change or the difference?
I think I have a deeper understanding. It's expected, of course, as you age, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you like, what you don't like, and then as per faith, it becomes a bit more stable.
Mm.
Is it all those doubts, or you're going to have questions sometimes, but it's not as it won't be as open ended as when you're younger. When you're like, oh my God, is there a God? Oh, why did this happen to me? You stop once you remove feeling sorry for yourself and all that. You're like, come. Is there a God? Is there really a God? The Bible, I can trace it to when it was created. The Quran, I can trace it to when it was. You'll be like, this serves a purpose in my life, right? There's the Quran, there's the Hadith, there's the history of it, there's the culture behind the religion, and you're at peace with it. For me, I think the way Islam was introduced to me from growing up, and the community, the society at that time where I grew up. So I was born on Lagos Island. I grew up on Lagos Island. Lagos Island had every tribe you can imagine, and many people across Africa grew up on Lagos, like families, Ghanaians, people from every coast. So you see, even just being Muslims, you see the Senegalese Muslims, their own practice and different. Worship style was different as well. So you just, maybe we didn't understand it, we didn't understand, oh, this was Ahmadiyya, this is Tijaniya, this is, it's just like, oh, this is how these guys, they're Muslims too. They pray 5 times daily, but there's certain other things they do. It's just what they do. It's how they approach Islam. So it wasn't from a judgmental, it was just acceptance. Because you are just introduced, you like, oh, the Mubarak, oh, this is what they do, bam. These guys from the north, this is how they do their own stuff. It's just cultural.
So just to be clear, it's that because my context of faith is Christianity, and it's like, is it God or is it culture? Because a lot of culture nuances has been put into religion and has been made as the sacrosanct thing. So there's that blurry line of, is it really God, or is it a cultural thing?
It's God, really.
No. I'm not saying there is no God, but then I feel like for Africans, for Nigeria, it's like a lot of the way that we've been taught about God has been really centered around culture.
I don't think that is it.
Okay.
So there's God and there's religion. So it's like the pathway, right? Yeah. Every religion can be traced to where it emerges, like
Got it.
There's an origin story, right? You can't mostly divorce all these things from culture, right? Because it's like tech apps. You have all these products. Okay, there's a acceptance, right? There's a market fit. Then you scale. Think about it now.
Yeah.
Then you scale. There's Christianity started years after Christ, right? So you have AD,
before Christ,
all of
after
it,
Christ,
after Christ. Way after, like organized religion is different from what they had. Oh, there's the faith. Even the faith, the shade of the faith, the entire DNA of each of our faiths. It's just that there are certain things that hold in place. The rituals. There are certain rituals that hold religion. If not, many of our religions would have changed totally. People would have added Iran. But there are certain things that are certain rituals. Like if you look at the Catholics, they do their altar calls and stuff and all. Islam, we pray 5 times daily. Read the Hadith serves a purpose. Is like a documentation of the stories of the prophets, and the Quran is different, which is that was revealed. So there are certain things that are ritualistic that hold the faith in place. So no matter how dynamic the culture within it, culture is the dynamic element.
Got it.
The ritual holds the religion in place, right? Okay. So it's still God. It's just the pathway to it.
Got it.
There's so many things. There was a time they're going to create an all-female mosque in Lagos here, right? There was one time there was a pastor that was doing Chrislam. Islam and Christianity. Oh yeah,
that's good. I like that.
No, it wasn't even Chrislam. It was Chrislam Herb. It was quite popular at the time. Yes.
Chrislam Herb.
Yes, no.
That's fascinating. I like that.
Yeah, it was on TV and stuff and all that. And he had people that it resonated with. He had a congregation. So it's Chrislam Herb, And if you check, I don't want to say stuff that I don't have, like the celestial movement, right? You have Christianity and then you have the Yoruba tradition and then you have the culture. The Yoruba culture has always absorbed stuff. It makes space for, it's very lenient. And that's why if you see like the slaves that they were taken to Brazil and all those places, that's why the culture survived, because it's
open-minded sometimes.
Yes, it's very open. It's a very sophisticated
to
culture.
Like maybe the North or something.
No, the Yoruba culture is one of the most sophisticated in the world. From lexicon to everything, right? Okay. You have Oshun, Ifa worshippers, Ifa divinity and all that across the ocean, right? It's preserved because it blended with what it meant. And then when other cultures come interface with it, absorbs, it allows it.
Right.
So you have Christianity come, and then that's how, someone explained to me how the celestial movement came. Okay, you have Christianity. And it's still God, no? Oshun, it's still...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They are not bringing something bad. It's still God. They're not telling us to go and... Okay.
Yeah. And that's like one thing I hold on to, like the earth is God's and the fullness thereof. So in whatever way, manner or dimension you want to come through me, there are millions of it. So whatever resonates with you or serves you, come to me through that. It doesn't have to be this against this, is what I've come to learn, to be honest. So for you, what has changed in all of this knowing and understanding as you grow?
I think I mostly remained the same person over, all my life. And I'll explain. So God for me, and I love Islam. The culture is super rich. And a lot of amazing things have come out of it. Algebra, a lot of mathematical stuff came out of Islamic culture, right? Yeah. But I'm Yoruba before I'm Muslim.
That's
right?
Interesting.
There's so many things in the culture and the way I've been raised that are not, throw it away and totally take this, right? Religion takes over everything. It's take all of the good and all of the learnings from this, take all of the good and marry them. That is how I was raised. My father was a staunch Muslim, like says my mother, same thing. I would go pray, but there's a leniency. It's only your household that you see Christian, Muslim, and the siblings. He's still God. For long, not long way. That's what you're gonna hear. So for me, religion and God has always been like the Mac operating system. It's not in your way. You have the operating system. You're running different apps, Photoshop, Figma, You're running that. You don't ever remember, I'm in a Mac environment. The environment is out of your way. It's like, unfortunately, I'm going to say it, like Windows. You're going here. The OS is always in the way somehow. It's always present. It's always reminding that it's present, right? So, and the Christians say, he has given you authority to trample on all snakes, scorpions. And I'm always amazed when people forget that. He has given you authority. You believe in it. He has given you authority already. It seems your faith is too weak to remember, you're just saying it.
Yeah.
You say he has given you authority to trample on all snakes and scorpions and to what? And to overcome. You can finish it. So these things are there. We read, so you're reading, someone says, I think in secondary school, the Arabic school I was going to is Ahmadiyya. But one of the things you have to write an essay on why you're Muslim. And to be able to do that, you need to read a Bible. So if people don't understand, there are certain things in Islam that people don't understand. Islam recognizes Christ.
Yep.
We recognize, it might not be Jesus Christ, is another name, right? Yeah. But recognize that prophet came before me and they are valuable learnings, from that prophet, right?
Yeah.
A Muslim will probably resonate more with the Old Testament than the New Testament, but not totally invalidate the New Testament, right? That's another. We were made to have these arguments in class. This was Ahmadiyya, on Lagos and big place, and the ustaz we had there was super knowledgeable, and you had to read the Bible and interpret it before you graduate, because you'd have to write why you're Muslim, and if you didn't understand
the Christian,
you even to an extent, he made us read the Torah. Some of the holy books that came.
Yeah.
And so it makes you understand why you're Muslim. So you'll be born into a Muslim home. Good for you. Why are you a Muslim? Do you want to remain a Muslim? Right? So, and that's why, like, when people come to me, like, oh, yeah, the hadith said, I'm like, sorry, where in the hadith? And why are you interpreting it like this? Okay, you're interpreting the Quran. Which version? Because you can't just take the Quran and say, oh, I know Arabic, I'm gonna. Every Quran has a version, so you need to be able to cite the version. So that if it's problematic, it's easy to know that, oh, this is the version, it's been marked as problematic, it's distilled, and you've added what we call inventions in Islam. You're not mad, don't add iru and pepper. The word is the word, right? So for me, God has not changed. Worship has not changed. One thing I know how to do very well is my major prayer is, I don't know how to do, oh God, give me mansions, give me. So it's Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Astaghfirullah, which is thank you for everything. I affirm that there's only one God. People are always surprised, Christians are always surprised when I say this. Like, when we say La ilaha illallah, we're saying there's only one God, and that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is only his messenger. It's important to say, because it's easy for people to say, man, that prophet was great, we'll worship the prophet instead. It's easy for that to happen. But these are like mantras. It's like affirmation and a mantra. I'm affirming that there's only one God. There's no other God. I will not put any idol before you. And that Prophet Muhammad is his messenger, right? And then Astaghfirullah is, forgive me, the ones I know and the ones I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's my major prayer. That's, if you ask my wife, she say, that's the only thing you know how to. That's the only prayer. And for me, it covers everything in my life, right? It's affirming that God is one. Thank you for every single thing, right? And Baba, I'm sorry.
I like it. If you could sum up your love story, because you have one of the most amazing love stories that I know of.
No, I'm a puppy for her.
I know you still are. Like, how many years have you guys been married now?
14 years next year.
I was going to say 14 or 15 years.
14 next year. 14 in March.
Are you having goosebumps talking about your
Oh my goodness, you cut it.
15 years later, still a puppy. 14
in March.
14 in March. That's another level. Like, if you could sum up your love story with your wife, what would it be?
So I think it's easy for me because of the person she is. Right? Luck again. All my life.
Okay.
It's easy because of who she is, really. Right? I've always been contented, and I was raised with love. So all my life I was not chasing love, validation. So there were spaces in my life that I was not dating. I'm just like, I beg, I don't want. Like I was not actively not dating. I'm just like, I don't want to, I was introduced to this person by a friend, and then I met her, and I don't know why, because before her, I told my mom that I was not going to get married. Right? I said, marriage is not for me. I don't believe in it. And she was like, lie, no, it's not. And then she prayed. She prayed about it. She fasted. She was like, I was like, no. Let me explain it. I like kids. I'm going to have kids. And I'm sure there are women like that are going to be like me that want kids. And this is what I'm going to do. Right? Find a woman that wants kids but doesn't want to get married, and we'll be fine. What I want to do is travel the world, make art, make fantastic things. I like to make stuff, crazy products. She was like, that's totally different. Who enjoy the money? I said, the child I'm going to. She was like, out of wedlock. And then I met this person, and the first thing I say to her, I think the first time we met physically, we'd been chatting and stuff. Yahoo groups and Yahoo chat then. So a friend had introduced us, and the first thing I said to her was, I'm going to marry you on your birthday. And she was like, lie you. Because then I was dating somebody else, she was dating somebody else. She knew my story, she knew all my, at that point I was dating. And so we knew each other, and we'll trade war stories, from our relationship,
Right.
And when my relationship was not going anywhere, and then hers, I was like, guy, let's do this. And she was like, lie you. I know your story, You've forgotten I'm the one that you gist everything. And I'm like, but that's why, and then we ended up dating. So I knew 2 years before we dated. So then we dated 2 years. So I knew 4 years before proposal.
Got it.
So we're friends for like 2 years plus, and then we dated for 2 years plus, and then we're married. So I think that the friendship, the dating era, and then who she is herself. You're totally smitten. You're like, this person, this person is just like, I have a law degree. I want to go do this. And they just go do it. I'm like, okay. So
but that's a you too.
Yeah, that's a me too. But it's also, like, I was telling some of my friends, like, for some of us, if we're not married, some things we've achieved we wouldn't have. Because you just be comfortable. And if we're not, so not that if we're not married to the people we're married to.
Got it.
That push us, There are certain things. So the position I left in August, where I was working, I could have just, if I wasn't married to this person, if I was married to a very chill person that's just not pushing, or if I wasn't married, I would have just probably grabbed my bag and go around the world, just chilling, right? So everything I'm doing now is like, this person too. Like I'm trying to impress this person. That's one. I'm always trying to impress her.
14 years later, you're still trying to impress her.
There are a lot of things I do is just to impress her. Is she looking?
It's so
did
good.
Did Amina notice?
Did Amina notice?
Did she notice? Like I'm trying to impress her. Even left me out. We'll be in t-shirts and shorts and Crocs, right? But even dressing up properly is okay. I don't want to embarrass this person, right? So it comes back to duty, affection, love, and then being a bit infatuated with this person. It's important. That you need a little crazy. love alone will not carry.
Of course.
Just some infatuation, everything just looks good. Everything feels good. It's just, the way she talks, the way she walks. Even when you're pissed, you're just like, this person pissed me off. This is a special kind of piss. Like, nobody else will piss me off. Nobody else gets to me.
Go on, guy.
Because nobody can get to me.
Yeah, really.
You can't get to me. I'll just look at you. But this person gets to you. You're like, I'm so mad. And then another thing, I think it was when we're dating, that the way we take stuff. Like, so when the beef is done, you're like, guy, I wasn't happy you did this to me. No, you're the one that. And then you just be like, okay. I did a bit of this. You take stock of what has happened, no matter how long it takes, right? It's very important, right? And I was very sure she was the right person. I don't know why I'm even saying the right person. It's not like I had anybody else. I knew that. And I'm telling you, if it didn't work with this person, I'd have gone back to my plan A. No marriage. I'm serious. Like I wasn't sold. I have siblings, right? And I've seen older siblings. I know things they've gone through in their marriage. So I think the point of reference I have is like a few of my siblings that have beautiful marriages, and my father, who had four wives, But the kind of person he was, and then he's even the kind of women he was with and the kind of kids they gave birth to, having a core where you have kids with different women and the values are almost the same across. How did you manage that? So maybe marriage can work. My eldest brother is been married to one woman. They are fantastic together. They are a dope couple, grown kids, married kids, all over, living all over the world. So you have those examples too, right? So I was like, maybe, but my own, Seeing other friends, their parents, seeing older people around the community, the way the marriages were, I was like, lie. So if you didn't work with Amina, no. Maybe I have one South African one, one US one, you know.
Would you say your wife is quite like you or completely different?
I think there are very important things that we share, but we're two totally different people. Okay. And then there are things I borrowed, right? My wife plans ahead. We're traveling next year. My wife knows where the money is going to come out from, how we're going to save towards it, how we're going to put the money aside. She's a planner, right? Very analytical, very, brainy, very, let's think from, you know how, I should say, I want to do this. She's like, have you thought of this, that? I'm like, even like the things you don't want to confront you. Have you put this into perspective? It won't work because look. Even though, it's like, what? You don't know. No, this is how you think about it. Even some clients, she's like, I heard your call. Are you sure you want to do it? I'm like, no. Because me, I'm excited. I want to jump on it. She's like, okay, if you say so. And I come back, boom. It's like, what about your client? What about that project? I'm like, don't ask me. She's like, it went, So and I start thinking, how did she figure it out even before
you were able to?
So we're two totally, me, I'm all heart. She's heart and logic.
Yeah.
With me, I'm like, I love this thing. Let's dive.
It's so funny because women are the ones that are all art and the man is all logic.
I think women are more logic than heart. But it's like the mullet strategy, what you present and what it is are two different things.
Yeah.
Women care about appearances and even how things are laid out. That's why even like presentations and stuff, women are fantastic because it's presentation. But the logic, hey.
When it comes out,
you guys speed up. And Nigerian women, even, there was a meeting I was in Kigali and these ladies were talking about Nigerian women with, I was like, what? And they were like, oh my God, there was a multinational project they were working on and all the Nigerian ladies were absolute killers. Like the way they would think about stuff, the quality of their work, world class. I'm like, that's Nigerian. So they were like, no, that's your women. They're so bold that they're not shy to present their ideas and stuff, And maybe it's a last born trait. There are certain things I do. I'm like, there's time. And you might not even put too much energy. Like, because a lot of things I do, I don't put too much energy and it comes out well. Right? My wife is if I'm doing it, it is 1000%. If we're doing this, you're committing to it.
Yeah.
She will not say yes to something she doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
But she says yes, you're getting 1000%. Right? So those are the differences. Right.
What would you say has been like the non-negotiables in your marriage that helps your marriage to continue to thrive?
Personally, this was not even discussed, right? It's not like we discussed it, but number one, my personal rule for myself is don't embarrass your spouse. There are so many ways you can, right? You're in public, you don't know when you switch it on, you're being a bit too flirty. You're just talking about something exciting and you're just going, you're leaning in and all that. Even if she's not there, embarrassment can come in different ways, right? Don't embarrass your spouse. Respect. And he's not even, because there will be beef at some point. This is cheesy, but love is a big part of it, right? It helps if you're totally and absolutely crazy about your partner, right? No matter the madness that catches you or the flu, the virus that wants to sway you, the breeze that wants to blow you, it helps to be absolutely bonkers about your partner, right? Find a reason. It can be anything. It can be the way she wears her shoes. Just find a reason and anchor. Because one of my biggest fears getting married was, oh my God, I'm supposed to love this person for the rest of my life. Am I going to love her? Am I going to be totally crazy about her? What if, you know, and I think a lot of men my friends are like, oh, he has not proposed, we've been dating for 3 years. I'm like, do you realize the horror that we go through in letting go of our freedom, what we see as our freedom?
Got it. Understood.
Young guy, he jumps in his car, he wants to go and eat in Ikoyi today. He's coming back. His friend says, oh, stop by Oniru. He stays there, he sleeps there 2 days. He's not going home. That is gone. It's not even about them chasing skirts together or going to do some shady stuff. No. It's just that freedom to be whatever, and then you're going to give it up. There's that moment of panic. So I used to shoot weddings a lot at some point, and every time when you're left as the photographer with the groom, the kind of questions they would ask, you would know that these people are panicking. Is that they drink, or when they're sober? If they're sober, they ask you to. You can tell that this thing I'm doing, is it the right thing? Meanwhile, you're the one that proposed. You know. So there are certain things that I feel help. So I won't give you a recipe to say, oh, this will surely work. Right.
I mean, for you.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it helps that, number one, I've taken it. I've always known, my brothers told me, older friends have told me, take marriage as duty, is work. Love will take you 3-4 weeks after the wedding day. Someone's like, no, but I love you. They say, yes, you still love her, but riding on love, on the strength of love, 3-4 weeks. The rest is work. I said, what? And then one wanted to say, even sex in marriage is work. I was like, I don't want to. He said, what? You see.
So has that been true?
It's duty. No, I mean, it's you keep it fun. Consistently, you find new ways, even old ways, you know, of making it fun. I mean, you're crazy about this person. This person's pure electric. It's, you know, electric. And so it's magical. It's still, you're always in the age of wonder, right? But there are times that your body will not be say you want, you know. You go on social media now and say, if you don't want it, yes. But this person, 2-3 days, she wants it. There's one contract that is bothering you. You have to switch off from that and
come back.
And there's duty.
Your duty.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.